it's wintertime, it's cold, or it's summertime and it's hot, you need to control your climate. So in this little quick take, I'm going to be revisiting the climate control. Through a Toyota van connection, I have the privilege of knowing a fellow named Christopher Farmer. He has a solution for our climate control spiders. If you own a Toyota van, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. That is very hard to slide, and in fact, in doing so, you're very likely to break the pieces in here. Same thing with this guy. He is not functioning, and in a previous video I had lubricated these a little bit and they were doing better, but I believe this one, when I take this apart, I think he's broke. He's underneath here somewhere, but I think he's broke. So this is about to be replaced with something that is going to be much more functional. Get ready. It's pretty cool. All right, so this is what a climate control spider looks like pulled out. It was pulled from a pull-apart yard. You can see the paint. This was from a donor vehicle, 1989 climate control spider, and the reason I know is because the cables that came from it, there's two cables that are coated in Teflon. The 89 model is the only one that had that. So this blue cable has a coating of Teflon, a sleeve that fits in, and this black cable has a sleeve on it as well. The white cables are still standard. It's still just a steel cable inside a plastic sleeve, no Teflon. So these I am going to be lubricating using this guy. It's a specialty tool. You fit him in there with your cable, you attach the lubricant in that little spot right there, and you blast it. I'm going to use this chain and cable lube from PB Blaster. Then, that's the old one. That's the new one. So Christopher has designed this in-house and has printed it. This is a plastic printed piece. Look at the thickness. It's just so much more beefy. You've got steel axle points, hub points, pivot points, whatever you want to call those. They are connected using a metal connector. The only thing that's different here is that Chris has he's still using these, but they don't snap into place necessarily on these guys. They are using little, we're using zip ties to tie these guys down. But, and look at that, he's so cool. He put Crusty and my initials in there, and 2020. So it was manufactured back on 8/14/20. This is the test number 4, so I'm kind of doing a guinea pig with Crusty. But look at this. Oh, so nice. Of course, it's not hooked up, so there's going to be a little bit of a difference once it's actually connected, and there is some friction. But this guy, if you look at these, the Teflon is going to make all the difference in the world. That's going to be amazing. So the first thing I'm going to do in installing this guy is I'm going to disconnect these plugs. Then you have these 4 screws here. So 1, 2, 3. My 4th one, oh, maybe it's just 3. There's no receiver on the back of that. So that's interesting. So we're gonna go up and over. In order to release these cables, I have to be able to press those little clips out, which are always a bit of a pain in the butt. The way these things work is you press in on it and up, and it'll release. There's a little tab, and you're only gonna know how to do this once you start trying to remove them. Take something with a flat head like this, press in and up, there you go, and it will release. gonna be hard to show you what this looks like. There it is. But it has these little wings on it. You have to press these wings in and then you push it and it'll go past this little locking edge. That is going across to here. So this guy comes all the way to here. That guy goes down. Here's what I was talking about with this control. Here, look at I had fixed this previously by epoxying the piece back together. It's broken free. So on this old Spider, it's obviously not working anymore. So that's rubbed raw there. This is broken. So unless you were going to drill this and put an actual metal pin in there, similar to this guy, you would not be getting that to work, which actually you could do that. You could put a bolt through that and put another locking device on that. It is something a person could fix, which means don't toss this. If worst comes to worst down the line, you could reuse it. I do have an LED in here that I can retrieve that's usable. Nice. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is take this guy. All the difference in the world. Cool. I love this thing. Super handy. Can't really see it. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there is an opening in the floor for the blue cable. I'm going to have to go under the van and pull this guy. There it is. So you want to disconnect here and do that, and then that's going to push up and through. Yeah, I can pull it out from the top. There's the blue. So to make this work, you're going to feed that blue cable down behind all of this hardware. There's my boot. Perfect. Nice. I'm going to bring this around to here. I'll have enough play. So down here, you're going to disconnect the black, pull that cable out, pop him on appropriately, get him seated in there. Good. And lock it back on. All of this will become very apparent when you are putting it all back together. All right, cool. Pull him out. This one goes in here, like so. And we're going to do that. That one's going to come across and hit this. Pay attention to what you're doing. Okay. Got to get him in there enough to where he holds the cable. Like that. Yeah. Got to get those tight. Like that. Okay, so it's got the blue one. And I've got the black one? Yeah, I've got the black one. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's try to fit him in place. Maybe that's why. All right. It's gonna be a juggle, but is there ever a time when it's not gonna be a juggle? I don't think so. There we go. It's a matter of getting your hands in the right position, I believe. Okay, good. Okay, make sure your cables are positioned properly or they won't work. I had to adjust how much of the black cable was being pinched by the little receiver down there. So now let's get the blue one in place and we'll be done with this. Got it. See where our cable is coming to here. Gonna go around. Let's see. Everything slides. Super nice. Cool. And then that underneath is sliding. Good. Turn that off. I forget I have a radio in here now. All right, moment of truth. All this is, oh my goodness. Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. I can't go all the way to defrost for some bizarre reason. I think it's probably the mixer box because I have had it out before. I can see it moving down in there when I do that. For some reason it won't go all the way, and I remember that from the first time that it was not quite doing it right. Look at this, fresh air. Ooh, nice. Okay, now power. Oh boy. Oh, I'm not plugged in. I was scared. Now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a lot of dust. Yikes. Breathe it down, baby. Yep. Floorboard. Now let's get this moved. There, lower. Yeah. Down there, good. Cool. Not there. Coming out up here. Good. Heat. Cold. Good. LED. sensitive? Yeah. You have to make sure they're turned the right way or they won't work. So that was quick. I made it in one battery and one memory card. The spider is in place and everything is functioning as it should. The sliders are incredible. Makes all the difference in the world. Power worked, of course, because that came from the other one. Are fresh and recycled. Working perfectly. All of my controls, except for my defrost, is working. That's on my end. Everything works great. Chris did a great job designing and fabricating this thing. It's incredible. Thank you, Chris. Thanks to the community. Everybody's got such great innovative ideas, keeping these things rolling. Hope you enjoyed this video. I will post some connections so you can get in touch with Chris if you have an interest in this, in getting one of these spiders that you just saw. And hope everybody continues to enjoy rolling through these bizarre and challenging times we're living in. Everybody take care, be safe, see you next time.